Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Worst Possible Commander Show. It's me, it's CGB. I'm here with my friends. This is Ben.
Hello.
This is Blake.
Hey.
And this is Shea.
Hello.
And today we're playing with commanders from Murders at Karlov Manor. And we've each designed some decks that are going to throw down, and we're going to tell each other about the worst possible things we're going to do to each other with those decks. That's why it's called the Worst Possible Commander Show. Not because of my intros. Those are just the worst possible I can do. Today's episode is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code WORST. You can have a discount. It's a nice, sticky, memorable one. The worst, W-O-R-S-T. You get a discount on all of your cards. And pick up some supplies from Ultimate Guard, who are also a sponsor of the show. They make all the playmats, sleeves, and deck boxes that we use to protect our cards. Sleeve it and leave it with Ultimate Guard.
That's awesome.
You like it?
With Ultimate Guard.
I really was getting my cheesy sales thing going today.
Yeah.
All right, today I am playing Massacre Girl. Known killer, I did it. You're going to have to be more specific about what I did. And it says that all my creatures have Wither, and whenever a creature an opponent controls dies with less than 1 toughness because of some -1/-1 type shenanigans, I will draw a card. Now, I am going to try to give all of your creatures minus something so they die, so I draw lots of cards. It combines 2 amazing things, card draw and your stuff being dead.
I don't like it.
So, my worst possible is probably Villis, Broker of Blood, which is a big demon that lets me pay 2 life to give a creature -1/-1 until end of turn. And when I lose life, I draw that many cards. So, I've had this out with Massacre Girl before, and I'm sometimes drawing 6, 7, 8 cards while killing your stuff, and it's delightful. So, if you like your creatures, you might want to leave now. And if you don't have a strong stomach and you like other people's creatures, you might want to leave now. I also just want to give a shout out to Orcish Bowmasters with Wither.
Oh, that's cool. That's real cool.
Ben, what are you playing? Tell them about your worst possible.
What's up? I'm playing Niv Mizzet Guild Pack. It's a 6/6 dragon avatar. It is flying, hexproof from multicolored. And if I have a lot of permanents that are exactly 2 colors, I deal that much damage to any target. And I get to draw that many cards and gain that much life. They have to be different color combos, though.
But what does it do?
Sorry. Pause now.
Oh, I have to do combat damage with him to do that, though.
To do what?
To deal X damage.
You know what? It's
draw
fine.
X, yeah.
It's fine.
You guys read the card.
We'll figure it out.
Pause it. Brent will put it up right now.
And my worst possible is a Shea worst possible with 32 of those cards that are permanent.
Wow.
I got some weird ones in here too, like shielding plaques.
Plaques, yeah.
Plaques.
Flax.
Anyway,
So, a lot of 2-color cards triggering something we're not sure what from a big dragon.
yep.
That's a Ben
got it.
experience.
Sounds
It's the
great.
Ben experience.
Yeah.
How's the Blake experience going, Blake?
Blake experience is great. So I'm playing Judith, Carnage Connoisseur. So this is 3 in Rakdos for 3/4. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you get to choose one. It either gets Death Touch and Lifelink, which is great for electricity type cards. Anything that deals 1 damage to each opposing creature, great. Or you can make a 2/2 red imp token with when this creature dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. So I'm going to be combining a lot of instants and sorceries to keep the board clear and use things like City on Fire along with the imps to just kind of burn you guys out. I'm also playing a favorite, Earthquake. I'm back. I'm back.
Another Blake the Quake.
Blake the Quake.
So, you're trying to play a deck that kills all the creatures on the board.
And all the players on the board.
I'm trying to play a deck that kills all the creatures on the board.
And all the players?
No, just the creatures.
Well, see you at the other end.
See you on the other side, Blake. Of course, if there is this much creature destruction going around, there must be some creatures at this table. Shea, no pressure.
Yes, today I'm playing Voja, Jaws of the Conclave, which is a 5/5 big wolfy boy with Vigilance, Trample, and Ward 3. Whenever Voja, Jaws of the Conclave, attacks, put X/1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is the number of elves you control. Draw a card for each wolf you control. So yeah, for my worst possible today, I have a Maskwood Nexus, which really I feel like is just the gasoline that the deck needs, you know, to like really take it up a notch. Because yes, obviously then everything would be an elf and a wolf, so I get to really maximize my commander's ability.
So you attack and you draw a whole bunch of cards and make them huge.
Yes, yeah. So hopefully I will fill up the board with elves and wolves and things that scare you and kill you, and that is if my creatures can stay alive. I don't know.
They won't? They won't? I don't know. I have a feeling that Blake's gonna get crater woofed.
It'd be pretty cool.
No, it would not.
It would be really cool.
Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Blake the Quake, you won the die roll. Take it away.
All right, I will draw for turn.
Millennium Calendar?
You wish.
I do.
You'd have a shot.
I actually do.
I'm going to play Temple of Malice. All right, with my Temple of Malice, I'm going to put it on the top. Go ahead, Shea.
Okay, draw for turn. I'll play a Spire Garden, then I'm going to tap it for a Delighted Halfling.
Oh, it begins.
Then I'll pass the turn.
It's not an elf.
Not an elf.
Not an elf. I will play this swamp. I'm done.
And play a Scalding Tarn and crack it, lose 1 life. Okay, I got a Spar's Headquarters. That'll enter tap. Your turn, Blake.
Okay, Ben.
What?
Draw for turn. You said it's so aggressive.
Oh, sorry.
I will play Urza's Saga for my land for turn. It will get a lore counter. And then I will pay 2 for a Talisman of Indulgence. And pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to play an Arid Mesa as my land for turn. I'm going to pay life and crack it right away. All right, I grabbed a Savannah. Then I'm going to pay 2 to cast an Incubation Druid, which is an elf.
That is an elf.
That is a
druid.
Noted. Got it. Paying attention.
Then I'm going to move to combat.
No. Come on.
I'm going to send my Delighted Halfling to Blake.
That's crazy. No blocks.
Very deserved.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then I'll pass the CGB.
Draw. Tap Charcoal Diamond. Go, Ben.
Play a Pillar of the Parunes.
What's that do?
1 mana of any color, and I can only spend it to cast multicolored spells. I'm gonna tap 2 and play Lotho Corrupt Sheriff.
Oh, it's a good one.
Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose a life and create a treasure token.
Why did you sound surprised when it was a good one?
No reason.
Okay.
Your turn,
No
Blake.
reason.
All right, I'm going to untap, draw for turn. My Saga will go to 2 counters. I will play Mountain for turn, and then pay 4 to play Ogier Oxonil Deepest Might. So it's gonna make my red sources that deal non-combat damage deal at least 4 non-combat damage now.
I hates it.
It is all good though.
Yeah, it's fine. This is fine.
I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. All right, I'll play a Plains as my land for turn. Then I'm gonna pay 5 to cast Voja.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, that was fast.
That was
That was way too fast.
that was
way too fast.
Aw, don't worry about
It was really fast.
Don't worry about it. I only got 1 elf. You know, everything's fine. Then I'll pass.
Untap. Really need a land.
Come on. Yes?
I'm going to tap 3. We're going to play a Worn Power Stone. So I'm missing the land, but I'm trying to stay on pace. But I'm also probably going to get hit for it. Go ahead, Ben.
I'll untap, draw for turn. I'm gonna shock in a Temple Garden. I'll tap 2 to play a Nature's Lore.
Nice.
Got a Endantha Triome, and that one untapped. I'll pass to you, Blake.
All right, I will untap, draw for turn, and before this goes away with the trigger on the stack, I will pay 2 and make a construct. All right, with my Urza Saga, I got Soul Ring. Surprise, surprise. All right, I will cast floating a colorless Night's Whisper.
Night's Whisper, Night's Whisper.
Thank you. I will lose 2 life. I'm going to play a Blight Step Pathway, and with my floating colorless from Soul Ring, I'm going to play a Homicide Investigator. So whenever one or more non-token creatures I control die, investigate. This only happens once per turn.
I'll lose 1 life and create a treasure token from your second spell, Blake.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think you can get stuff off me? You know what? You're going to get 4 damage. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack you, Ben.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take 4 damage.
Cool. And then I'll pass.
Okay, I'll start by paying 2 for a 3 visits.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, I grabbed a Taiga. I'm gonna pay 2 to cast a Gyre Sage, which is an elf.
Oh, man.
It's an elf. Whoa. Then I am gonna move to combat. Blake,
What's up?
I can just feel you conspiring against me over there. I know you can't wait to take out Voja. So Voja's coming to
come
you.
on.
I'm gonna swing on you for 5. Vigilance, trample, ward 3. And when he
Ward
attacks, yeah, ward 3. When he attacks, I get to put X/1/1 counters on it, on each creature I control, where X equals the number of elves. So everything's gonna get 2/2.
That's really
Somebody's
good.
not playing a very good removal deck if they're this
Shut up!
worried about all this
Missed
stuff,
my
man.
land drop, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The other half is you get to draw a card for each wolf you control.
Yes, that's true. Draw a card for each wolf you control, which currently is 1. So I'll draw a card.
I will take 7, Commander.
Okay, then I'm going to tap my Incubation Druid for 3 green to cast an Agatha Soul Cauldron.
Wait, Shea, since that was your second spell that turn, I'm going to lose a life and make another treasure token.
That completes my turn. I will pass.
Cool. I'll untap. Draw. Swamp.
Nice.
Thank you. You have no idea. Commander.
Nice.
My creatures have Wither, and when something with 0 toughness or less dies, I draw a card. Go ahead, Ben.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll play a Plateau. I'm going to tap 4 and cast an Urza's Filter. Multicolored spells you cast cost 2 less to play. Or anybody's. Actually.
Any multicolored? Wait,
multi-
Screw you guys! Didn't tell me he was sleeving that up when I played
mean.
monocolor.
That's awful.
What the heck is this? I can't believe
To be honest,
this.
I didn't even know. I'm going to tap the Pillar of Perunes and sacrifice one of my treasures to cast Glissa Sunslayer.
First strike, death touch.
And that was my second spell, so I get to make a treasure and lose a life. Wait, not in that order. Go ahead, Blake.
Wow, I untapped with nothing done to me. Other than
except
some
for-
pesky damage.
Yeah.
Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is, for only 3 mana, thanks to the Urza's thingy, I'm going to play Judith Carnage Connoisseur.
She's here.
Then I'm going to spend 1 red mana to cast End the Festivities. So this deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. I will choose to give it with the trigger from Judith, Death Touch and Lifelink.
Because that's your second spell, I'll lose a life and make a treasure.
You guys see what's happening here, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to gain a ton of life, all your creatures are going to die, and you're going to take a bunch of damage. But it's all good.
It's all good.
Remember.
It's all good. Yeah, it kills all of our stuff and does 4 to our faces.
Yes, and I gain 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 40 life.
Is that all?
Only
Yes.
your starting life total. Okay.
Ben, trigger your dang Lotho.
I did.
Okay, now let's go around the table. Shea, any responses?
No response from me.
I have responses. They're not nearly as good as I want them to be. I'm going to cast a Defile, mostly because I need to draw some cards so I can hit my lands. This gives target creature -1/-1 until end of turn for each swamp I control. And I'm going to target the Homicide Investigator. I believe you still get one
Yep, I will
investigation from that experience.
Yes.
All right.
And that'll go through.
So that dies. I will draw from Massacre Girl.
Yep. All right, I will get a clue, which will make my construct 4/4.
And I drew my card. So Ben, I pass priority to you.
I will respond to whatever's on the stack. I'll sacrifice 2 treasures, reducing the spell because it's a multicolored spell, and I'll Anguish Unmaking Ojer Axonal.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
even better.
Yeah,
Wow.
that'll take that off the board, and you'll lose 3 life.
Get it out of here.
Exiled.
Ooh, even
Yeah.
more relevant.
Which means we don't take as much damage, which is nice. But that spell still has lifelink and death touch.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we will each take 1, so that's 3 life, and then each of our creatures will take 1. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 life for Blake. And all of our stuff dies, guys.
So sad.
It is. It really is.
At least I'm not at 70, guys.
I'm so sad about it. I'm going to leave Massacre Girl in the graveyard.
Oh.
Misclick? That's too bad.
Misclick.
All right, well, time for some comeuppance.
Comeuppance.
My
That's a
friend.
different magic card.
I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack Shea with my construct. Comeuppance from last turn.
I'm actually impressed by your memory.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been working on it.
Well, because all my creatures died, I have no blocks, so I'll take 4.
Haha. Pass.
On your end step, Blake, I'm going to tap my Agatha's Soul Cauldron to exile CGB's commander from the graveyard.
Dang.
I'm assuming you put it there for a reason.
Oh no, I had just forgotten. Thank you. I really wanted her in the command
Well, now you can
zone,
replay
Shea.
it.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thanks,
Shea.
Shea.
Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, then we'll move to my turn. I'll untap and draw. All right, I'm going to cast a Jeweled Lotus.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Shiny. Good with a big wolf.
Shiny pretty. Good for a big wolf, yes. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice my Jeweled Lotus for 3 green mana. And then I will pay 4/5 to cast Voja. He's back. Ow!
Do you guys understand now? Do you understand
Ben helps her
this
recast her
time?
commander. That's what I understand.
That's what I'm also understanding.
And not your commander, CGB. Bear that in mind.
Yeah, I can't even get mine in my graveyard without you guys messing with it.
That's true.
Hey.
Is that how you pass the turn now?
Hey.
No,
Hey.
I was taking credit, for the messing with his commander in the graveyard. All right, I'll pass the turn. Hey.
Knowledge.
Land.
Nice.
Commander. What do you think of that?
Nice.
Go, Ben.
Nice.
Untap. Draw for turn. Play a Polluted Delta. Sack and crack it. Play a Bayou. I'm gonna tap 5.
Is it time?
Nib Mizzet is out
Boom.
with no double colored permanents. But anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I will sacrifice this treasure and tap my other mana, reduced by 2, and play a Leyline Prowler. Death Touch Lifelink, tap for a mana. Your turn, Blake.
At the end of your turn, I will use my Soul Ring to crack my clue to draw a card. I will untap. I will draw for turn. All right, I'm going to play a Swamp. And I just want everyone to remember, it's all good
Is it? No, it's Rakdos.
for me.
Sorry.
It's all good for me. I'm going to pay 2 life from my land and talisman. And I'm going to tap my construct to play City on Fire.
Oh, jeez.
What's that do?
So if a source I control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that much damage instead.
It has to be a source you control.
Yes.
Dealing damage to a permanent or player.
Yes. So I have one more mana float, one more land, and I'm going to use it for a banger. I'm going to play Blazing Volley.
What's that
Deals
do?
1 damage to each creature your opponents control. I will choose Death Touch and Lifelink. This deck is brutal.
It's only creatures we control?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not
your
players.
faces, no.
Okay. Shea, priority.
Yeah. Well, I don't want Voja to die again. So I'm gonna pay 2 to cast a Heroic Intervention.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I don't want Massacre Girl to die again, but I can't do shit about it, so that's priority.
I can't do shit either.
Our stuff dies. That's great. And the Crater Wolf remains.
That was not by my design.
I will again throw Massacre Girl into the graveyard and hope for joy and happiness somehow.
How many creatures did each of you guys lose? 3, 4. So I'll gain 12 life because it deals triple damage.
God, you're right.
And I will gain 12 life from the damage because of Judith. Speaking of bad amounts of life, I'm going to attack CGB for 3, but it's going to be 9 because of the city.
You have to?
Do I have to?
Yeah, is that a thing like you really ought to do?
Sure, yeah, I got 50 life.
Can't argue with that.
And Commander, too.
Yeah, Commander, thank you. I
Okay.
wouldn't want to forget. Okay.
And after that chill turn, I'm going to pass.
On your end step, Blake, I'm going to tap my Cauldron again. Okay, so I'm going to target the Incubation Druid with the Soul Cauldron, and then I'm going to choose the 1/1 counter to go on Voja. Okay, then I will move to my turn and untap. Draw. Okay, I'm going to pay 4 to cast a Green Sun Zenith, where X equals 3. So I'm going to go look for a green creature card with the mana cost 3. All right, with the Green Sun Zenith, I grabbed a Realm Walker onto the battlefield. It's both.
But which do you name?
I'm gonna name Elf as my creature type. And might as well peek at the top of my library because I can do that.
Not cheating, wow.
Blake,
Yeah?
you're being a menace to society.
All of society or just the 3 of you?
All of society.
We count for sure.
I can't argue with that.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move to combat, and I'm gonna attack you with Voja. On attack, I get to put 1/1 counters on each creature. Yep, so on attack, Voja's gonna get a 1/1 counter, and so is the Realm Walker. I'm gonna draw 2 cards because of the Realm Walker and Voja.
Dang.
Now he's mad. Now he's mad. She got a draw 2. She's not having that.
I will not let this stand.
Let them fight.
So that's 7 trample coming at ya.
Yeah, I will take 7 trample and go to 14 commander.
Yeah, didn't you take 7 before?
Yeah,
I
Mr.
did.
43 life.
It's Captain 43.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, then I'm gonna play a Mutavault as my land for turn.
That's also a double thingy. It's a wolf and an elf as well.
That's true.
That's messed up.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, then I'm gonna pass to CGB.
Draw for turn, make it spicy.
Spicy.
It's spicy.
I don't know. Do you consider a Decree of Pain spicy?
Oh my god.
Destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a card for each creature destroyed this way.
Awesome.
Mother trucker, dude.
Bro.
It's my time. It's my time. Let's go. What is that? 4 creatures?
Yep. I lost 2.
I have to discard because that was too cool. It's cool tax. I'm going to discard a Wayfarer's Bauble and a Nightclubber. And it's your turn, Ben.
What would you say your year-to-date cool tax is?
I pay cool tax all the time, baby.
I'm going to draw my card. I'm going to tap 2 for a Lightning Greaves. I'm going to tap 2 for a Binding of the Old Gods. targeting the city on fire.
Yes, the city's
There you
not on
go.
fire.
Nice.
Way to go, Ben.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We have quenched the fire. Okay, your turn, boy.
All right. I will untap, draw a card. I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire, and I'm going to crack it. Now, I got a Blood Crypt, and I'm going to pay 2 life for it.
Woo, back to starting.
I know, I'm back. And then I'm going to pay 5, once again, thanks to Ben's lovely, helpful card over there. I'm going to play my commander again. Okay.
Still not a fan. She's been mean, man.
She has been mean.
She's been a problem.
I would say even more so than I have been.
Take some responsibility.
I shall not. You can't make me. I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to play a Bastion of Remembrance. So in the centers, I get a 1/1 soldier, and whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain a life. So now my imps deal 3, and I gain 1.
Great. Like you'll ever make an imp, though.
I can imp all I want.
We'll see.
I'll pass the turn.
You go ahead, make an imp.
You make it.
You make an imp.
On your end step, Blake, I'm going to use the Cauldron to exile the Delighted Halfling, and I'm going to put the 1/1 counter on the Mutavault. So I'm going to pay 1 in order to turn it into a 2/2 creature in order to do just that.
Slick.
All right, then we'll move to my turn. Okay, gonna pay a cool 7, which
You're
would
welcome.
normally be 9. Yeah, if not for Ben. To cast Voja again.
Ooh.
Just keeps coming.
Yeah.
Ben, I hate that artifact.
Yeah.
Sorry you played a monocolored deck. And I didn't tell you.
That's my turn. Pass.
Untap seas.
He's got a lot of cards now.
Draw. Enough lurking in the shadows. Let's be the problem we want to see in the world.
boy.
Rise of the Dark Realms.
Shit. Okay.
Hand over thy graveyards.
What is the worst?
But
What we have to Cauldron first.
before that happens,
I have 1 crappy creature.
Ben, any response?
No response.
Nope.
I'm gonna respond by using the Cauldron to exile the Glissa from Ben's graveyard.
Okay, exiling Glissa. Anything else?
No.
Nope.
All right, bring out your dead.
Ah,
I'm waiting to say that one. You know how many times I've had this spell in my deck and I've never cast it on this show until now.
And Voja does get a 1/1 counter from the Cauldron.
Yeah. All right, I have to name a creature type? I did not prepare for this. I'm going to name human, I guess.
boo!
I know, lame. Wrong choice. Also, Night Clubber's enter the battlefield trigger is going to be -1/-1 to all creatures my opponents control.
Blake, you lost your soldier.
Womp womp.
All right, I will lose my soldier. You'll draw a card. Everyone will lose 1, and I will gain 1.
Yep, Massacre Girl draws a card. Feeling accomplished, he passes the turn to Ben.
Okay. I'll untap. After my draw set, my binding will go to 2, chapter 2. I'll search for a forest. Tropical Island, it'll untap, because that's what it does. I'm gonna tap 5, because it's reduced by 2. He's back. Hopefully for a longer time.
Flap, flap.
Flap, flap.
Creatures don't have a big life expectancy on this board.
No, definitely not with that Judah.
No.
I'm gonna equip Lightning Greaves to him. I'm gonna go to combat. Swing at Blake for 6.
Little old
In the
me.
air.
Are you sure it's supposed to be Blake?
Oh, that's a fair point.
I am just saying, Ben. I know I've been doing not much, but I feel a little disrespected right now that you wouldn't attack me.
CGB, do you have flyers, actually?
What a play.
No, I actually don't.
I just had the Judith hate in my brain still,
That's
you know?
fair.
He wakes up attacking Blake. He
It's
attacks
true.
Blake for breakfast
Yeah.
every day.
Okay. You're right, though, CGB. Hiya. 6 at you,
Don't worry,
flying.
I was going to yell if he did.
I think I deserve that. Okay, I will go down to 23 and take some Ben Commander damage, which, by the way, it's about time.
You've cast 2 spells totaling like 15 mana. Like 16.
Timmy CGB, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
CGT.
And
So-
I'll do 1 damage, because I only have the 1 2-colored permanent, to Blake's face.
What? You attacked me again?
1 damage to your face?
No, I'm just kidding.
Come on.
You don't want to kill the Lothar?
Nah.
Okay. I love this.
I'm going to draw a card and gain 1 life.
And there was much progressing.
I can't believe you guys. This is insane.
And since that tropical island was from a trigger, I'm going to play a Windswept Heath and lose that 1 life, getting another land. I got a Jetmir's Garden, they'll enter tapped.
All right, I'm going to untap, draw for turn.
Don't do it.
But
Don't.
I must.
Don't do it,
But
man.
I must.
I just want to have a board.
I got lots of lands that'll survive this. I'm going to play a luxury suite.
Nice.
I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to cast a Fiery Confluence.
What'd that do?
I'm going to choose, it deals 1 damage to each creature and 2 damage to each opponent twice. So you guys are going to take 4, and your creatures are going to take 1. I will choose
Yeah.
Death Touch. yeah.
Yeah? Bet you will.
I
So,
get this feeling.
we take 4.
You each take 4.
You gain
12.
an amount.
12 from the damage it dealt to you guys, plus
7, 8, 9, 10.
10. I'll go to 62. That's
Bastion triggers.
Yep. Everyone will lose a life, and I will gain a life.
And these are dead.
I hate
Thanks to everybody who loaned me these really cool cards for a hot minute.
You get an investigation, though.
I do. It turns out that they met the same end they did under your control. Okay, I'll get a clue from the homicide investigator. It doesn't feel like an appropriate compensation for the suffering I just experienced.
And I'm actually going to choose to send Voja to the graveyard.
Ah, graveyard gang,
Ooh.
graveyard gang, graveyard gang. I did that too, just in case anybody wondered.
And then I'm going to pass to Shea.
Wow. Okay. All right. First, I'm going to pay 1 to turn the Mutavault into a creature that can tap for mana because of the cauldron. I'm going to tap that for 3 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For a finale of devastation.
Ooh.
Okay, X equals 6.
X equals 6.
Yeah, show us what you got.
Yeah.
So normally when I do this, I kind of ignore the graveyard part because I'm always digging through my deck.
Yeah.
This time I'm going to grab my commander from
Oh,
the graveyard.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Voja is back. Well, that's going to be my turn. I'll pass.
Commander, go. It's that kind of game.
Yep.
Draw. Womp.
How's that
Feeling floody. I'm done.
Okay. Commander's back again. Equip that up.
Greaves.
What's up, CGB?
Yeah, okay.
Rawr,
Not the dude
dragon.
at 63. Oh, I guess he's got 7 cards. in
Tag
there.
the dude at 18.
I'm assuming Voja will take care of the person at 16.
It's true.
I see you. All right, I'm taking it.
And unfortunately, the trigger doesn't do anything because I have no 2-color permanents on my battlefield.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Yeah, I bet. Your turn, Blake.
All right. I will untap. Draw for turn. I'm going to spend 7 mana, and I'm going to recast Judith.
Yeah.
It's all good, guys.
And then what?
And then I'm going to pass Floody.
Hello? Weird.
Are y'all just doing that? Commander pass.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
On your end step, Blake, I'm going to tap the cauldron to target the Leyline Prowler in Ben's graveyard. Exile that, and give Voja a 1/1 counter.
During Blake's end step, after you tap the cauldron, before you can untap the cauldron, I am going to cast Black Sun's Twilight and give -5/5 to Blake's commander and return Massacre Girl to the battlefield tapped.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought for sure you were coming after this cauldron. I support this move.
Me too.
Massacre Girl is here in time to see that little -5/5, so I might get to draw a card.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. What's up?
I'll tap 3 in response. I will cast Kolagon's Command. I will choose return target creature from my graveyard to my hand, and I will destroy target artifact targeting the Cauldron.
Ooh.
Oh, the Cauldron got destroyed after
From
all.
Judith, I will choose to make an Imp.
It happened.
Whoa.
You did it.
Holy cow.
All right. With that, Judith will die again, but I will gain a life and everyone will lose a life.
Yeah, down to 11. I will draw from Massacre Girl.
My Cauldron is dead.
Then I'm going to pass to Shea.
Okay. All right, I'm going to pay 2 for Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on an artifact or creature you control, that many +1 1/1 counters are put on it instead. Then I can pay 2 and tap to put a 1/1 counter on target artifact or creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, I'm going to pay 1 to turn my Mutavault into a 2/2 creature with all creature types, which means it is an elf, as well as everything else. Then I'm also going to pay 2 to activate my Ozolith to put a 1/1 counter on Voja, which will put also an additional 1/1 counter. Just going to get 2 counters and go to 3. All right, I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to send Voja to Blake, and the Mutavault creature is going to go to Ben. So some triggers on combat. I'm going to put an additional counter on Voja and the Mutavault. So they gain an extra, actually, from the Ozolith. Counters everywhere.
Uh-huh. And
And I will draw 2 cards.
So here's the thing. I'm at 14 commander, and that's 10 commander trample, and I got a 2/2. So I'm going to die a warrior's death and not block.
wow.
Honorable.
Oh, well,
Yes. And then die. I mean,
And I will not block because I can't.
That makes this a 5/5. So 5 damage. Wow.
Do you actually lose the 63? Because, you know, it was commander. Good old
Emotionally, I
commander
did.
damage.
Emotionally, I lost 64 just there.
Wow.
Okay, Shea. No.
Oh.
Oh, gold.
Dude, I get it. I get it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but how
I
many
had to
times
die.
did you kill my commander?
How many times did you play it? Stop playing it!
Yeah, who plays their
Just let it
commander?
die! Oh my god.
I feel like the Wolves won a battle today. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I feel accomplished. I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm going to
Good
draw
job,
a card
Shea.
with
You did-
this clue token, which is all that's left of Blake. Shea, Menace, attack you for 4.
Okay.
Commander.
Commander.
Ben, are you going to attack me with Niv-Mizzet? I need to know.
Well,
And if you refuse to answer the question, I'm going to assume that you will.
I will answer.
With
But-
the yes.
What are the consequences if I do?
A lot of things will, or specifically your thing, may have to die right now.
Then I will not for 1 turn.
Wow.
You'll give me a turn?
I'll give you 1
Give
turn.
me 1 turn?
Ben.
Pretty
We
big
got
move.
we got to stick together, Shay. Look, our life adds up to yours, so
True.
Not wrong. It's not wrong at all.
Wow.
I'm going to play a Contagion Engine. And this says, when it enters the battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature target player controls. And for 4, I can tap to proliferate, then proliferate again. So we're going to put a -1/-1 counter, -1/-1 counter on each creature that Shea controls.
Okay.
This is not a creature.
Correct.
But the wolf has +1/+1 counters, so all we're doing is offsetting one of those.
Okay.
So
You
you'll go
can't
to
even
4 counters.
proliferate the -1s because they don't exist.
I can't even proliferate the -1s. I'm a failure to the whole plot.
Everybody.
I can, however, make Shea's creatures bigger if she, I don't know, wants to help me out. Go ahead, Ben.
I didn't
The
like
treachery.
that. Yeah.
I can. It's a political piece. I don't have to.
Wow.
Right after you made a deal with them.
Yeah, geez.
I'm saying options.
Draw for turn.
It doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna pass a Shay.
No attack at all?
No attack at all.
What is that face? Who are
Yeah.
you? You have an attack trigger on your commander, Ben.
I'm a
Did you read
mascot.
it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, attack trigger, that won't do anything.
It won't do anything again, though.
I guess so. Okay. Well, here we go.
On your end step, Ben, I'm going to pay a green for a Worldly Tutor. Search for a creature card, reveal it, and put the card on top. Okay, with the Worldly Tutor, I grabbed Shalai and Halar.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pay 3 for the Shalai and Halar.
That frickin' filter.
Dude.
That's pretty nice.
I do have a response, actually.
Hello?
I'm gonna tap 2, reduced by Urza's filter. I'm gonna flash in Urtai Resurrected. Yeah.
What does it do?
I'm gonna choose. I choose one when it enters the battlefield, counter target spell, and you get to draw a card, Shay.
Dude.
Then counters spells.
With a creature.
With a creature.
That
A
knows flash.
multicolored creature.
I know. Isn't that great?
Well, can't do anything about that. It happens. It's countered.
You get to draw a card, though.
Nice. Then I will pay 2 to cast a Masked Vandal.
Uh-oh.
It's a changeling. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. So I am going to exile the Gyre Sage. Then I'm going to target the Lightning Greaves.
Yeah, I thought that was coming. Okay. Exiled, right?
Yep. All right, so I'm going to pay 1 to make the Mutavault a creature again.
Yo, Mutavault's been an absolute banger in this deck.
Yep. Okay, combat.
Ben did his part. Time to do mine.
Ooh.
Deadly Rollick, paying 3, target
Wow.
Voja. It had to happen. It had to happen.
She's gonna have to put a mortgage on her house to recast this bad boy.
Yeah, as it should be. It's too dangerous.
Oh my god.
It's too dangerous, man.
Oh, yeah, okay. Command zone. All right. Now my
You can-
combat is significantly less good.
It is. It is.
You can have it.
Indeed.
Moving to combat, I'm swinging on you with the Mutavault.
Ha!
I'm gonna have to, yeah.
Well, when it comes to my life total, they say use it or lose it. I will pay 4 life and snuff out the Mutavault
Wow.
instead of taking 5.
Take 4.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Dies to removal in full effect.
CGB's out here killing lands.
I'm out here killing lands and
Commander.
Commander. I'm a monster.
What the heck, dude?
The worst.
All right. I will sadly pass.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Sorry, friend.
Now I gotta survive Ben. Attack Shea for 4, Commander. Menace. Mutilate. All
my
creatures
gosh.
get -1/-1 free swamp. -9,
Just a board wipe.
Just a board wipe and I draw 4.
Okay.
Or 3 rather, because
That's
it doesn't count Massacre Girl.
That's a yucky.
Super
Yeah.
yucky.
Moon zone.
I'll leave Massacre Girl in the graveyard. Let's play a Roaming Throne, and I'll name Human.
Ugh.
So if a triggered ability of a human happens, it triggers an additional time. Go ahead, Ben.
Alright. I'll untap. I'm gonna pay 9 for my commander.
Oof.
That's
do I-
even reduced by 2.
Feel like I'm treading some water.
Hey, you get to scry, buddy.
I do get to scry. Thanks. I will bottom that. Go ahead, Shay.
All right. On tap. We're going to pay 1 for an Esper Sentinel.
Okay.
And then might as well pay 1 again for the Ozolith, which would have been like really cool.
Ozoliths and Ozoliths. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Let's do the thing. Oh my goodness. Combat. Attack Shea with Roaming Throne. 4/4.
No blocks.
Gonna cast Reanimate. I am not going to pay for Esper Sentinel. You may draw. I'm going to target Urtai Resurrected.
Ooh. Gross.
Does that resolve?
I have no response, but I don't like it.
Here comes Urtai Resurrected. When it enters the battlefield, yes, thank you. I go to 3.
Happy to help.
Very happy to help. So when it enters the battlefield, I choose up to 1, and I destroy another creature or planeswalker and draw a card. I am going to destroy Niv Mizzet. You may draw a card. Ben.
Hexproof from Multicolored.
Clip it. Wait, ready for this?
Well, bad news. There's only 2 targets. So it's a roaming throne and Esper Sentinel.
Hey, at least it gets around the ward cost.
I don't think I have a choice, right? I don't have a choice. I chose the thing. They're the only targets. I can't target that.
Hey, draw.
That's how it is. Yeah, Shea draws another card. I draw a card.
Okay.
Woo. All right. As part of my master plan, let's cast Bringer of the Last Gift. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, I did. Each player sacrifices all other creatures. Then each player returns all creature cards from their graveyard to the battlefield that weren't put there this way.
It was his plan.
It was his plan. So you didn't get the Urtai.
Wow.
Unfortunately, now Shea gets the Esper Sentinel and more.
Dude's playing 3D chess over here.
All right, bring him out, bring him out.
Okay.
Bring him out.
So,
Sorry.
entering the battlefield. Yeah, it's living death on a vampire demon.
Yeah.
It's fine. Roaming Throne will name human. All right. Nightclubber will trigger. So, all creatures my opponents control will get -1/-1 twice.
Damn it.
Shoot. Okay. That's gonna kill my Esper Sentinel.
Yep,
Gonna kill Lotho.
yep. That's going to trigger Massacre Girl because those creatures had less than 1 toughness. So I'm going to draw a card twice, 2 times because the Massacre Girl is a human.
Just draw 50 cards.
So I'm going to draw 4 cards
Jeez.
and make Blake mad.
Honestly, I am livid. Yeah.
And then, because I got lucky, and I love being lucky, I drew a card to remove Shalai and Halar before it might kill me. So it's the angel who flies is going to tragically slip and get -13, -13.
Okay. Yep.
I will draw 2 cards because of Massacre Girl. Oh, she a killer. All right. 1 mana casts Soul Ring, better late than never. 4 mana casts a Felwar Stone and a Morbid Opportunist. Whenever 1 or more creatures die, draw a card.
Yes.
Triggers once a turn. I'm done.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna tap 4 and play Supreme Verdict.
Oh my god, this game will never end.
No!
Oh wait, sorry, 3 because of this filter.
Gotta be right. Gotta be technically correct. Yeah, I will draw 2 because Morbid Opportunist is a human.
Nice.
And yeah, all these will fucking die.
Dude.
I'm gonna tap 2
Yeah, that was crazy.
to play a Yasharn, Implaceable Earth. Now there's a battlefield. I search my library for basic forests and basic plains, reveal those cards, put them into my hand, and then shuffle. And players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. I'm gonna play a forest for my land drop. I'll pass to Shea.
On your end step end, I'm gonna pay 3 green to cast an Archdruid's Charm.
Ooh.
I'm gonna search
what'd it
for
do?
a creature and put it into my hand.
Okay.
All right, so I grabbed Marwyn the Nurturer. And I'll pay 3 to cast Marwyn the Nurturer. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Marwyn the Nurturer. Then I can tap to add green equal to her power. All right, then I'm gonna pay 2 to activate the Ozolith and give Marwyn a couple counters. Then I shall also pay 2 for a Thought Vessel. That's my turn. I pass.
Okay. Untap, draw, swamp.
Nice.
Let's play a little card named Jet Medallion. Black spells cost 1 less to cast. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there you
can.
go.
I can get lower mana cost too.
Yeah.
Let's play Whip of Erebos.
Ooh.
Creatures I control have lifelink, and I can bring a creature out of the graveyard, give it haste, exile it at the beginning of the next end step. That sounds like a great idea. Let's activate Whip of Erebos and whip it good. It's the bringer of the last gift. Now, the ability only triggers if it's cast, so it will not trigger here. I just want a 6/6 lifelink haste. Move to combat. Shea.
Ugh.
6.
Yep. No blocks.
I will gain a crucial 6, I hope. Time to bring out the rock stars of the color. Shieldred the Apocalypse. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Whenever I draw, I gain 2. Let's also cast a Harvester of Souls. Death Touch. Whenever a non-token creature dies, I draw a card. I will move to my end step and exile the Bringer of the Last Gift and pass to Ben.
Okay. I'll untap. Draw for turn.
Take 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep. Here we go now.
Yeah.
Play a Plains. Well, I'm going to pay 11, reduced by 2, to cast my commander.
Jesus.
Would have been 13 without the Urza's filter.
There it is.
And I will stay here, and it's Shea's turn.
Ooh. Lucky.
All right, I'm gonna untap and draw.
2 points.
Right. I'm gonna pay 3 to cast a Reclamation Sage. I'm gonna target the whip.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I don't like
Awesome.
that. Don't like that. Yeah, that resolves.
Nice.
You got the whip.
Cool beans. And so then Marwin's gonna get 2 additional 1/1 counters because of the Reclamation Sage and the Ozolith. All right, then I'm gonna pay 2 to activate the Ozolith, putting 2 more counters on Marwin. So now she taps for 7. That's pretty cool. Okay, so then I will tap Marwin for 7 and then 2 lands for 9 total to cast Boja.
Oh, man. Back again.
Jeez.
It's back. Can't keep a good dog down.
Okay, pass to CGB.
Untap. Swamps. We've got swamps here.
Swamp City.
All right, draw. Gain 2. 6 mana, reduced by Jet Medallion. Breach the Multiverse. Each player mills 10.
Jeez.
For each player, I get a creature from your graveyard.
From the among the exiled or any creature from the graveyard?
Any creature from the graveyard.
Oh, God. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You got some good ones over here.
Is that so?
Yeah.
All right. Shea, I'll take Shalai and Halar.
Ooh.
Ben,
Oh, yeah.
Urtai.
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 Oh, he's way down.
Yeah.
Haven't you learned your lesson, old man?
And for all the good stuff I've got, I'm going to take the Roaming Throne. And I'm going to name human. Because I did it wrong last time, but we're giving it another try. Dang it.
I like that we've taken the same 4 turns over and over again.
We're giving it another try. So, naming human, Urtai Resurrected enters 2 triggers. Targets are Reclamation Sage, Niv Mizzet.
Him as it has hexproof from the multi-card.
Holy shit.
Time is a flat circle.
Nice. Yeah, ever since
I meant Yasharn.
Okay, you just wanted him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're
I meant Yasharn.
Sharn dead.
Dead.
Dead, dead. All right, each of you will draw a card and lose 2 life.
Oh,
Dude.
shit. That wasn't worth it.
And I will draw 2 cards and gain 4 life from Harvester of Souls.
Lame.
For 5 mana, I'll cast Cemetery Desecrator. When it enters the battlefield or dies, exile a card from a graveyard, and then target creature an opponent controls gets -X until end of turn, where X is the mana value of the exiled card. I'm going to exile Breach the Multiverse. And this is a monocolored spell, Ben, and I'm targeting Niv Mizzet Guild Pact.
You'd think the monocolored
It
deck wouldn't get so
resolves.
hosed by his protection.
Wow.
Get it dead! And I will draw a card from Harvester of Souls, and I will gain 2 life. Thank you, Blake. Although I'm sure that hurt you. I will move to combat.
I'm dead, nothing hurts me.
I will attack Ben for 9 damage.
Is that it? Oh.
Well, you're at 8, so.
Oh, and I have no mana open. Damn. And I am dead.
All right,
Yeah.
one down.
Welcome.
Goodbye, Urtai.
Welcome.
Hello, Blake. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Now it's just me and Shea, huh? Uh-huh. Shea, could you do me a favor? You sign your autograph right there?
Oh no.
And while you do it, Sign in blood. I'm going to target you. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life.
Shit. Okay.
Do have something here.
That's funny.
Okay, I'm going to pay a white to cast Swords to Plowshares when target children.
No, that was
yeah.
I practiced that. Dang it, Shea.
She will not die.
She will not die. I will go up to 21. Oh, goodness gracious. And yeah, I targeted you with Sign in Blood. So
Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life.
cringe. 2 mana. Kuambaj, Witches. It's an old card, okay?
I guess so.
Black, 1/3 human wizard. It taps to deal 1 damage to any target and 1 damage to any target of an opponent's choice.
Okay.
For funsies. And you know what, Shea?
Yeah.
I guess you earned another turn. Do your worst. Your turn.
Whew, okay. All right, CGB.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 2 to activate the Ozolith, and I'm going to put 2 counters on Voja.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going to tap Marwyn for 7, plus the Thought Vessel for... Oh! It's a Crater Wolf. Or a Crater Hoof to go with the Crater Wolf.
There's craters everywhere.
It's craters. And you know, when he enters, creatures you control gain trample.
Oh, I know what it does.
Yeah.
She's out here reading Crater of all of us.
Well, you know,
Yeah, I love that.
the math matters, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The card explains the card.
Yeah, so everything should get plus X, which I believe will be 3.
Okay.
It sees itself.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast an Achroma's Will.
What?
What a gross turn.
Flying double strike protection from everything.
Yeah.
And this is an 8.
Yeah.
And this is a 7. And when it attacks, no, this is a 10. This is a 10.
This is
an 8. And when they attack, they each get plus
2 counters.
Plus 2 counters because of the Ozolith.
Correct.
So that's a 12. And that's a 10.
Yeah.
Double striking protection from.
Lifelink. 2.
Because that matters. Huh?
It does. Yeah.
Oh! You got it.
Wow, Shea. Good line.
I thought I had you.
He cast 1,000 spells that game.
Oh my
How? How
Let's
did the
go, Shea.
creatures
Bring it
overcome? We
Nice,
did
Shea.
everything
Thank you.
we could to kill them.
Do you know how many times we killed all Shea's creatures?
my
What is this
Yeah.
creature?
Uncountable
And you know
number.
what? I had Crater Hoof since turn 2.
What?
What? But I couldn't.
wow.
Keep enough creatures on the battlefield to
God.
actually use it. So
Oh my gosh.
I can't. Counted up how many things died, and the creature deck wins.
Yeah, well, how?
Are you kidding?
Gosh darn.
Let's find our cards of the game. And we are back for the CoolStuffInc.com card of the game. And I would like to nominate for my personal cards of the game, Bringer of the Last Gift, Decree of Pain, Breach the Multiverse, Rise of the Dark Rose, and Mutilate, all of which I threw at her, and she didn't freaking die.
3 life. Yeah.
But honestly, I think I'll have her actually sign that Sign in Blood that she totally nerfed me with.
Nice.
So that felt great too. Ben, just go. I can't talk. I'm
Yeah,
too,
you don't want to know
I'm too
my.
tilted.
You don't want to know my favorite card of the, or worst card of the game anyway, because hers was filtered.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it got Judith out early, but it helped me a lot with my commander.
It got Judith
decks.
out early like 6 times and
Yeah.
Mojo like 40 times.
I know that may as well also be my card of the game.
Right,
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
You know what? It can be all your
Yeah.
cards of the game. Just it's definitely not mine. that was straight up rude. Blake, card of the game.
Other than the filter, my card of the game is City on Fire. It's just a big threat. I played it into a situation where I thought I was pretty confident, and then I went turn cycle, and then I untapped and I had nothing. It was like a wild turn cycle.
Is the only thing that you did triple damage to my face?
Yes.
And it's your card of the game.
Yes.
Nice.
Mama. So, yeah. Shea, what about you? What's your CoolStuffInc.com card of the game?
Shader hoof of the Shader woof.
Yeah, my cards of the game are this Mutavault and the Agatha's Soul Cauldron. This was just like a cool, fun interaction that was really neat with Voja. Yeah, it just was good value and worked really well. And it was great to be able to throw the Mutavault out when I didn't have any elves on the field.
The fact that it counted as an elf and a wolf,
Yeah.
and if you needed to, you could just tap it to activate itself, like, is just really good.
Yeah.
Shay just learned the power of creature lands because they survived board wipes. It's a big deal.
Shay's showing up with 30 creature lands on his game.
Yeah, honestly.
Is that like... honestly, like we've been through a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
Shay has always enjoyed the creature strategies. Yeah. Sometimes she shows up in the control mages that may or may not be me, blow up a lot of creatures.
You do.
We've had those games where you were like, okay, cast my commander again, cast my commander.
Yeah.
Have you ever won one of those games?
I don't think so.
Because it always does feel like that's like the end, right? Mm-hmm. But this game, they just kept coming.
Yeah, unbelievable. Marwyn tapped for actually 1 million mana at the end.
Right. Yeah. No, that was. Yeah, I didn't expect it. I was feeling a little stuck, but with Voja, I made it out.
Is Voja the goodest boy?
Yes.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of today's show. So I would definitely like to thank my friends for putting up with all my toxic kill all your stuff nonsense, and some of them, like Blake, for joining in, which lets me know that we truly are more alike than it would seem. And congrats to Shay for rising above, truly. And thank you to all of you. You stayed till the end of the show. Thank you to our sponsors, Ultimate Guard and CoolStuffInc.com. From all of us here at the Worst Possible Commander Show to all of you at home, you're cool.
Did you just tell me what I have to do?
I am trying to help you not lose this game.
That's his mom's job, CGB.
I love you, Mom. Wherever you are. You don't watch the show, but... Ben's spreading heinous rumors.